What should I begin with if I want to study English communication skill? Well, English speaking skill is the toughest one ever. You can study grammar on a piece of paper. You can study vocabs by trying to learn by heart the words for the book. And you can choose to listen to the radio to practice your listening skill. However, when it is speaking skill, you have to begin everything by speaking skill. First, you can start to learn speaking skill with a teacher or with a friend. But the problem here is that you have to ask yourself whether you get something, whether you truly get something from your teacher, or whether you truly learn something from your friend. Because when we communicate with a friend, we just exchange information with each other. Here is not about information exchanging. It's all about obtaining the knowledge from the process of information exchanging. So here is all about the way that you obtain the words from speaking skill. You do what you find out what you find out the meanings of the words on Cambridge Dictionary or on any kinds of platforms that you choose for yourself to study. It doesn't mean that you are able to use the words. Learning words by meaning is not about understanding the meaning of the words. Learning words by pronunciation is not about the fun games of practicing pronunciation. Is not communication skill. So when you try to communicate in English, first, of course, you have to thoroughly get the meaning of the word. Second, you have to be sure of the accurate pronunciation of the vocabs. And third, you have to use the right grammar when you convey the sentences in verbal skill like this. So here it's not just about learning the words, it's all about the art and the process of using the words. When we study English in Asian countries, people just care too much about the nonsense things, and people are easily distracted from studying. For example, when you study at your Vietnamese school, people teach you the meanings, the definitions, the examples of using the words, but they don't show you the skill to use the words, to use the knowledge. They just show you an example of the structures usage or the words usage. So here you think that you get the word, but it's not you mastering the usage of the word or the application of your knowledge. It's just you thinking that you can use the word. So the thought of thinking that we are able to use something, it doesn't mean that you can use it. You can use the piece of knowledge that you consume from your school. So here, when we study at school, we need to ask ourselves whether we truly get the knowledge or not. Don't be distracted by the teacher. Don't be misled by the teacher into the thought of you faking the real situation here. So let's get straight to the point. When we study communication skill, first we need to get the meaning. Second, get the pronunciation. These are the first two steps of learning words. Third, we need to know the right grammar to use the words to convey the context verbally. And fourth, you have to apply word usage, pronunciation, the right grammar into speaking like this. So it's all about producing the knowledge. It's not about consuming the knowledge. When you go to school, ask yourself whether you consume the knowledge or produce the knowledge. Everything is going to be different. So you don't let yourself be misled by your teachers. Teachers nowadays, we have these teachers, those teachers. We have these types of teachers or those types of teachers. People are different. Teachers have different mindset. So you need to find the right one to begin with. When we study, first we think about other people. Second, we think about ourselves. For example, just like me, I love collecting no words, but somehow I'm so lazy. Right? We are lazy in our own plan, but it doesn't matter because we are human beings and we are allowed to make mistakes so that we are going to be able to learn again more about ourselves. So here, when we study something, first we think about the effects and the benefits that other people bring to us. And second, we need to think about the weakness and the strength within ourselves. For example, when I study something like a structure, I see, okay, a structure used in a sentence. I recognize the way the structure is applied into the sentence. So after such recognition, what should I do next? You read the sentence, you recognize the structure used in the sentence. It's just, okay, the first step of recognition. It's just like, oh my gosh, yes, that's it. I recognize this kind of grammar. But that is just you, okay, seeing the grammar. It doesn't mean that you can use the grammar into your own sentence. So we need to turn, okay, the thing that we learn from other people into the real thing, okay, into the real thing that we are that we want to make use of our English, right? So it's going to be different like this. That is the way that I study. Please be careful.